Hello everyone, Jeff with the Green Review here. In the previous video I talked about plant names, but how do plants get their names? There are rules that are supposed to be followed when naming plants. If it falls upon the gardener to properly use names, it is also the responsibility of the creator of new cultivars to properly name the plant in the first place. Unfortunately, the laws concerning trademarking plant names have made it harder for the gardener to know which plant they're looking at and what to call the plant. The naming of cultivated plants is governed by the International Code of Nomenclature for Cultivated Plants. The code is designed to create a stable method of naming distinguishable groups of cultivated plants. It rejects the use of names that may cause error or ambiguity or are confusing. A portion of the Article 19 of the code states, for a cultivar name to be established on or after January 1st, 1959, its epithet is to be a word or words in a modern language other than Latin. In Principle 3 of the code, it states each cultivar or group within a particular circumscription can bear only one accepted name, the earliest that's in accordance with the rules. In Principle 4, it states names of plants must be universally and freely available for use by any person to denote a distinguishable group of plants. In some countries, plants are marketed using trademarks. Such marks are the intellectual property of a person or some corporate body and are not therefore freely available for any person to use. Consequently, they cannot be considered as names. The Latin name is in the public domain and can be used by everyone, including market competitors of the person naming the plant. If other growers can immediately sell the cultivar, the original breeder's benefit is lost. Many breeders give the plant a commercial synonym name. In the U.S., trademark names are intended to be used only to designate product origin or brands, not name an individual product. If a company's trademark name becomes recognized by the public as the product itself, generic, the trademark becomes invalid. Several commonly known examples of trademarks being invalidated because they have become generic in the minds of consumers include aspirin, butterscotch, escalator, heroin, thermos, yo-yo, and zipper. Trademarks in jeopardy of losing their mark include Band-Aid, Lego, Kleenex, plexiglass, Velcro, and Xerox. Trademark law states that a trademark name can be used with, not for, any product produced by the owner of the trademark. Trademark names belong only to a company and not a particular plant or product. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office maintains a clear position that varietal cultivar names cannot be registered as trademarks. The cultivar and trademark name must be different. The Patent Office wants to make sure that trademark names don't describe a particular plant, just the source of the plant. These naming rules for naming plants lead to several problems. First, a nursery can sell different cultivars under a particular trademark name. Second, the opposite is true. Different nurseries can sell the same cultivar under different trademark names. Third, the public doesn't have to be told the actual cultivar being sold. Using cultivar names for food crops is used by many as being unethical. The controlling agent of the name can stop others from selling the seeds and plants. In the U.S., plant patents are a better way of knowing which plant cultivar you're looking at. The U.S. Patent Office states on their website, a plant patent is granted by the government to an inventor who has invented or discovered and asexually reproduced a distinct and new variety of the plant, other than a tuber, propagated plant, or a plant found in an uncultivated state. The grant, which lasts for 20 years from the date of filing the application, protects the inventor's right to exclude others from asexually reproducing, selling, or using the plant so reproduced. Algae and macrofungi are regarded as plants, but bacteria are not. Patents are good for 20 years after the date of patent filing. After this time, anyone can legally propagate and sell a formally patented cultivar. In the United States, sexually propagated plants and tuberous plants like potatoes are protected through plant variety protection certificates and not patents. So what's this mean to me? And of course, as you know, as a reader of the Green Review books or as you watch these videos, what I really mean by that, does this mean to you? What does this mean to you? If a plant name has a TM or R after it, you cannot be sure of which cultivar you're actually buying, unless the cultivar name is also on the plant tag. What's this mean to me again? There are international cultivar registration authorities, organizations responsible for keeping a formal list of cultivar names for specific genera, such as daylilies, dahlias, rhododendrons, roses, and many others. If you want to know the proper names for one of these plants, consult the proper organization. Another what's this mean to me? All of this means that trademark names of individual plant cultivars do not ensure the identity of a particular plant. Trademark names violate the internationally accepted rules for naming plants because they cannot be used freely by everyone. A name in one country may not be as attractive in another country. These commercial synonyms or selling names may vary from nursery to nursery, country to country, and time to time, putting us right back to where we started, with different confusing names for the same plant. The trademarked peace rose, for example, is actually the cultivar Rosa Madame A. Milan. And pink eclipse rose is the cultivar Rosa ATHY369HA. And that isn't even a real word, so that violates the international rules as well. Another what's this mean to me? Even though trademarks are forever and patents are for only 20 years, the consumer is better protected with the patent. And the final what's this mean to me? A cultivar name is part of the plant's official name and can be used by anyone. However, a trademark name can only be used by the firm that trademarks the name, or licensees that have purchased the ability to do that. Often the cultivar is also patented, meaning only the patent owner or licensee can propagate the plant as long as the patent lasts. Once the patent runs out, the public is likely to be familiar with the catchy trademark name rather than the official cultivar name. For example, which are you most likely to remember? The official rose cultivar name Weck Win-Win, or the trademark name Rosie O'Donnell. So it appears that a rose by any other name sells better. And it's time for the next video where I explain how plants are grouped and classified. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.